Hello there, I'm the Star Wars guy, and it's my pleasure to start a new alternate account for you guys. By popular demand, I've been overwhelmed with requests to start this account. This is an account that's going to be based on the farming guide I recently put out that's going to lead you from 0 to Sith Eternal Emperor. Now, even though the guide's simple and it's a short 10-minute video or whatever, don't expect that to go super fast. As you're going to see, we're going to go through it all together. Now, this new account, I chose to handle Dallas, the Star Wars guy, to separate it from the other one, of course. And this first video, though, is going to tackle some other stuff that I've been getting some requests for. It's going to basically serve as a beginner tutorial for new players to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. When you get to this interface, it's overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff's locked. You don't know what any of it means. You don't know when you unlock a lot of the stuff. And we're going to demystify a lot of that now and kind of talk through the basics of the game so you feel like you have a handle on what's going on. And then at the end of the game, we are going to buy the Hyperdrive Bundle. And that's how we're going to start this account. So we won't be doing anything with this account today other than walking you through, talking about all the different game modes and stuff quickly to help the beginners out there that may need that. And then we'll finish by buying the Hyperdrive Bundle. So let's get started. First thing, it basically automatically walks you through this stuff already. Light side battles is where you're going to start. So in this is where you're going to do your main battles. So you have light side and dark side. In the light side battles, you can only use light side characters. In the dark side battles, you can only use, that's right, dark side characters. And you see as we click on it, it's locked. This feature unlocks after obtaining 3 dark side characters and reaching level 12. You see we're level 3 up here. The max level is level 85. And you get experience by playing the game. That's it. You will get experience by playing the game and completing your daily activities. You see daily activities are not even unlocked. You have to reach player 6 to unlock those. But that's a list of things you need to do every day. For example, 10 battles, light side battles, dark side battles, hard battles instead of the regular normal battles. Let's talk about that real quick. If we go in here to the light side, you're going to see right here, we're on the normal. See that? Oh, you can't because I'm in the way. Normal. It says it right there. Right kind of where I'm sitting, this rectangle right here. Can you see that? There we go. And you get through those. Once you get through to the final tier of normal, which in this case will be A, B, C, D, E, F, 1F. Once you 3-star that, I don't even think you have to 3-star it, you just have to beat it. You're going to unlock hard down here on the right. See, now you can see my mouse. And that's where you're going to be getting characters and stuff. You're going to be able to farm your character shards from hard battles. From the normal battles, you're going to be able to farm things like gear. You can always look over here and see at the possible rewards what you're going to get. So every time you win this battle, you're going to get these things here, or at least have the chance to get those things there. Make sense? Now, across the top, there are 8 or 9 tiers. They have changed it recently. And each one is locked by a level gate and obviously completing the stage before it. So here at tier 4, I think we have to be level 18 and complete stage 3. You're going to be looking at the same stuff over here with the dark side, but it's a little bit different as far as the level gates and stuff like that. Okay, Cantina Battles, same thing as light and dark side battles, but you can use any character you want. You can use a combination of light and dark side characters, and it doesn't matter. And it looks like right here, and I have not obviously memorized every possible level that you need to unlock all this stuff, but here it says reach player level 8 to unlock the Cantina Battles. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is Squad Arena. You get that at level 28, it says. I'm kind of all in the way of this video. Here, how about I take this cam off for a second? And there I go. Level 28, see that? And now that I just realized I can do that, I'll show you this here. There's normal, right there where I'm sitting. That's the normal thing. Okay, back to this. Squad Arena is where you are going to go up against other players' teams to battle for the highest rank. And those are to prevent having, like there's hundreds of thousands of people that play this game. Maybe even more than that, maybe even millions, I don't know. But to prevent all of those people having to be in the same place, that's for a different game mode called Grand Arena Championships. They break the game into what are called shards. And shards are basically groups of players, and they start those automatically based on a certain number of players that start at the same time. So, for example, I just started this account, so I'm in a new shard somewhere in the beginning, middle, end, it depends. and I'll only be fighting the people in my shard, in my squad arena. That helps keep it fair. So, you have a shot to get up to that #1 spot. That's kind of the basic PvP mode there. Galactic War. Reach player level 40 to unlock this. That's basically like, if you've ever played some other games like this, it's like a tower where you're going to keep fighting up progressively more difficult battles for better and better rewards. Events, that's pretty self-explanatory. Those are going to unlock at level 20, and it's going to be all the different game events that come to the game. There's recurring events that range in difficulty from really easy to stupid difficult. Scavengers, where you're going to be getting your relics, which I guess we need to talk about other stuff first before we get to relics. So in here in the player menu, access that by clicking your characters up here. And we'll be going over more of this stuff as we go through this account too. I just wanted to give you the quick rundown. This is where you're going to be able to see all the characters you have and don't have in Galaxy of Heroes. Right now we have almost none. We only have 3 of them. At the time of this recording, I believe there's 198. So there are quite a lot. If we flip it, you're going to see the best characters. This button flips the order of it basically. So these are kind of the best characters in the game up here. Here's the Sith Eternal Emperor, the one that we're going to be going for on this account. He's what they call a Galactic Legend. There are only 4 of those in the game, and they're special characters. You see they have this little yellow kind of grid around them. Jedi Master Luke, Rey, Sith Eternal Emperor, who we're going to abbreviate to C, S-E-E, and Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Those are the 4 Galactic Legends. By no means are there, I would say they're probably the best characters in the game, but there are also other characters that are very good as well. Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker is one of them. Both Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan are some of them. And if you want to see, no pun, the tier list I made, check out that video. Break down all 198 characters into a different tier list, telling you kind of who's the best and who's the worst that you want to avoid. Hint, hint, these 3 are the worst part of them. Don't mess with them too much, any more than you have to. Okay, so when you get in here and click on a character, you're going to see a lot of stuff, right? What does all this mean? Okay, over here we have our abilities. Bowcaster, Wookiee Rage. We can level those up with ability materials. And they go to, I think, 8. I think all of them go to 8. Some of them are going to require special ability materials to get to the last tier. And those can be either Omegas, which are pretty easy to get, or Zetas, which are a lot harder to get, but a lot better. So when you hear about someone who has a Zeta ability, that's what they're talking about. Here, around Chewie here are the gear tiers. So this is how we're going to get gear. And how we're going to add it to our character to take them to the next gear level. So he's gear 1, looking to go to gear 2 once we fill up all 6 of these slots. The green means I can go ahead and equip it. I'm not going to because we're going to be doing the Hyperdrive Bundle, but we could. If it's blank like this one, that means we don't have what we need and we need to go get it. If it's orange like this one, it means we have what we need, but we have not yet hit a certain requirement to equip it to the character, in this case, Chewie. So here you see we have to be character level 2. So how do we level up? Well, we're going to go down here. There's a couple ways you can do it. This is the way I always do it. Levels right here. Click on it. Training droids are required to level them up. You see we have 2 of them. We can add them by clicking like that, or I prefer to just kind of drag this slider here. Now, again, we're not going to do that. Training droids, you might be wondering, how do I get more training droids? Nope, nobody I've ever talked to has ever had to worry about running out of training droids. It's never happened to me. It's never happened to anyone I know. Wouldn't worry about training droids. Maybe in the very, very beginning for like the first day or something, but wouldn't worry about that. So we have abilities are all ways we can level up our character. Abilities, gear, and level. There's one more, probably the most important, that's stars, promotions. So down here you see we have a 3-star Chewbacca, and we have 0 of 30 shards to take him to the next star level, which would be 4. So once we get 30 Chewbacca shards, Clone Wars Chewbacca shards, he will be able to be promoted to the next star. Now, where do we find those? We find that by just clicking the little icon down here. And you see he's located on battle 1C of the Cantina Battles, which we were talking about earlier, or 2C, hard. Characters will always be on the hard part of the dark side battles. So both of those are locked, which means at this moment, we cannot get any more Chewie shards. So we're done with that. Now the final thing, or final 2 things in this interface here, mods. Mods are over here, and mods are basically little, I don't know, pieces of gear. I don't know, gear's the wrong word because I don't want you to get confused, but they're just little things you attach to your character that can level up and promote different aspects of their stats. Mods are definitely the most complicated part of this game, and it's a whole can of worms that, plenty of people have lots of videos on, myself included, so you can check out some of those if you're confused and need help. The question everyone's going to ask is, what mods should I put on my character? And that is entirely up to you, and it depends on the character. Now, there are some characters and some, pretty much all characters have a tendency to want certain mods. For example, a tank might want a lot of health and protection, where an attacker might want a lot of offense or crit damage or crit chance or something like that. A leader like Jedi Knight Revan might want a lot of speed, so he can do a lot of his abilities faster than the other team. It just depends on what you want to do with that character. And you don't have to do what everyone else does or what the character wants. You could mod a tank for attacking, sure. Is it the best idea? Maybe not, but sometimes people come up with some pretty cool stuff by doing outside the box things like that. But mods do not open until your character is at level 50. You cannot put any mods on your character until they're level 50. And you have to do the mod battles and that kind of stuff. We'll talk about that in a second. Finally, let me get out of the way here one more time. Relics. We talked about this a second ago. That's right here. These are locked until your character hits gear tier 13. At the time of recording, gear 13 is the highest. Getting to gear 7 or 8 is pretty easy for most characters. Getting from 7, 8 in that range to 11, a little bit harder, but still doable. And I'm gonna put my camera back here. I'm doing all these hand motions. Nobody can see me, I'm an idiot. Getting from 11 to 12, that's a big jump. And getting from 12 to 13, that's an even bigger jump, and where your character is finally maxed out. Now, the way to think about relics is think of them as gear after you're done gearing, if that makes sense. And that's where this Mr. Scavenger, Mr. Jawa Scavenger over here comes into play. You're going to be using him to get that relics, to get those relic materials and turn your gear into relic stuff so you can put relics on your characters. Now, I know this is a lot of information. You might need to watch this video more than once. Who knows? Challenges. Level 15 to unlock challenges. And it's a good place where you can just get basic gear and materials kind of on autopilot. You might struggle with these in the beginning. Don't worry about it. You're going to ace them in no time. Mod challenges and mod battles over here. Let's see. Mod battles unlock at level 50. It looks like pretty much all of mods unlocks at level 50. And mod challenges as well. So that's going to be where you get, where you kind of farm mods. Have different mods coming in. Grand Arena Championships over here. This is going to unlock at player level 85, the max level. And you're going to be able to compete with everyone. Now, they break it up into divisions. I believe there's 11, maybe 12 divisions. And they're based on your galactic power, which is basically the overall power of your account. So if we go to our character menu and look up here on the very top right, you're going to see our galactic power. Right now, it's 1290. To put that in a little bit of perspective, my alt account with the Geonosians has about 750,000. My main account that I've had since the very beginning, which is mostly free to play, is almost 5 million. And the top characters in the game, you know, the Krakens and the whales, they right now at the point of where the game is at, they're on the top end of 8 million, pushing 9 million, I believe. So that's kind of the max you could possibly have, or pretty close to it. Finally, over here, guilds. Guilds unlock at level 22. And that's what it sounds like. You could guild, alliance, a lot of games have that kind of thing. And you're going to be able to start your own guild or join a guild. And I think the game, when you unlock it, it automatically puts you in like a starter guild that the game creates. Don't recommend staying in those. If you need any help finding a guild or meeting other people that play the game, maybe you meet someone who wants to start a guild with you or something, feel free to join my Discord server. That link's in the description below of pretty much every video I make. Very easy to find. And there's tons of people in there that can help you with that. Okay, shipments. I'm trying to think of things we have not talked about yet. Player level 7. That's where you can basically buy different things with crystals or credits. That can be gear, that can be shards. It's all kinds of stuff, and that's a good place to go there. Okay, we've talked about that, and that. Finally, ships and shard store. Okay, shard store. This unlocks when you get a 7-star character. Basically, what happens if you have a 7-star character and you get more shards for that character? It's already 7 stars. What happens to those shards? Well, they're going to go into this shard store and convert into a currency, and you're going to use that currency to be able to buy more gear and more shards and other stuff like that for certain characters and stuff like that. So that's kind of the shard store there. Now, ships unlock at level 60, and it's basically the same thing as your characters, right? Your ground battles, you're fighting characters on the ground. It's the same thing, but with ships. So it's a whole different roster. We can look over here at the ships menu, which actually we can't even click. You can check out some of my other videos to see some of that. Looks like that unlocks level 25. No, that was... Oh, weird. Okay, cool. that's kind of the rundown of everything I'm seeing here in this main area. So I hope that helps demystify a little bit. If I forgot anything, if you're still confused about something, please drop it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to clarify your questions as we continue on through this account. I'm starting at the beginning again, but the Hyperdrive Bundle is going to push us ahead pretty far right off the bat. So I'm excited to click that in just a second. Now, the last thing I'll talk about is energy. Up here in the top right, energy and crystals, I guess. Crystals are kind of the coveted currency of the game. It's the one you need the most always, and it's the hardest to get. You're going to get that by advancing in your squad arena and doing your dailies. All that stuff is going to give you crystals. And depending on how well you do, it's going to bring you more, or if you do poorly, it's going to bring you less. So it's important if you want a lot of crystal income to get up in that squad arena and things like that. Over here on the left, this is our regular energy. There's a lot of different forms of energy in this game. This is the regular light side, dark side energy. You can use it for either one of these two here, right? There's also Cantina energy. We don't see it now because we don't have that unlocked. There's also fleet energy. We don't see that now because we don't have it unlocked. And finally, there's also mod energy. We don't see that now because we don't have that unlocked. So right now we have 88 of 62. Your energy refills automatically over time. So what does it say? Refresh by 1 point in 6 minutes. You also get more. So you see right now at this time, we can only hold 62. By the time you level up, you're able to hold more. So I think you can cap out maybe around 150, somewhere like that. And you can also use your crystals to buy more energy. So we use energy to do battles, right? So if I find here, let's see, we can do this battle. Is going to cost 6 energy to fight. So we're going to click fight there. I'm not going to do it right now because we're about to do the Hyperdrive Bundle. Bear with me. And that 88 would become 82. We would fight the battle, blah, 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 blah. Once you 3-star it, you are able to sim it, which means simulate, which means you don't actually have to play it. Very helpful. You're going to be doing a lot of simming, which brings me to the last thing that we're going to talk about. My farming guide covers this as well. Sim tickets. You're going to run into a sim ticket crunch. I'm trying to find a place that we could look at sim tickets. I thought I saw some in here, maybe. Yes, there it is. This is a sim ticket. We own one. That means we can sim one battle. You're going to run out of sim tickets pretty early on and always need more. You can buy them from the shipments. Scroll to the very, very bottom. It's a long scroll. You can buy them for crystals there for like 30 crystals. You can buy some. I sometimes recommend that depending on how hard you're hurting for sim tickets. But after you get fleet, sim tickets are not going to be a problem anymore. So don't worry about that. It's a short-term thing. Everyone goes through it. You'll get through it too. But it's worth knowing that. Okay. The moment you've all been waiting for. Let's buy this Hyperdrive Bundle. I'm going to click Hyperdrive Bundle here from the store. I'm going to click buy. Now, obviously, I'm going to cut out the part where my credit card information is, but we'll be right back and I'll make sure you see everything pop up when we get it. So here we go. Okay, we got it. Here we go. Let's take a look at everything we're going to get. We have received a Hyperdrive token. Unlock the Hyperdrive Bundle and make the jump to hyperspace. Let's do it. Here we go. Oh, look at that. We automatically jump to level 85, which is epic. We get 2,000 crystals, 20 million credits. That's very helpful. Player level 85. Yep, we talked about that. Nice. That saves right there. That's worth the price of admission alone. 65 characters, level 85 star rarity, gear tier 8. 13 ships, level 85 star rarity. Items, 8 full gear pieces. 8,000, I guess. 20. Oh, wow. Jeez. Whew. And we get a nice gold name there. Look at that. We jumped to 600,000. We unlock guilds, Grand Arena Championships, mod challenges, mod battles, challenges, Cantina Battles. It never ends. Shipments, Dark Side Battles, nice, Squad Arena, events, Galactic War, Scavenger Ships, and Shard Store, I assume. Well, maybe not Shard Store because we don't have a 7-star character yet, and maybe not Scavenger because we don't have any Gear 13 characters yet. All right, let's celebrate. Put together some quests. Okay, cool. Let's follow along here. Look at all this. So under your quests, you're going to see different things. Spend 1,000 energy, promote a unit to 7 stars, join a guild, Gear 10, all that kind of stuff. Zeta materials, we talked about that a little bit. I'm going to click through these quickly. Feel free to spend more time on them on your own. I personally do not like seeing the little red icon if I don't have to. Wow, we have a lot of quests. This one droid, B7N5, man, you gotta chill out. Maybe pick 1 or 2 achievements. Very nice. Let's claim that. Claim that. We got Talia. Claim that. That. We're getting some Vader shards here. Look at this. Yes. 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 This is Hyperdrive Bundle is completely worth it. For those of you just starting out, this is insane. I don't think I have this many achievements on my other account. This is unbelievable. Are you seeing this right now? Hey, there we go. Wow, okay. Daily activities, we've unlocked that. So let's go ahead and claim our bonus energy. You see, we have tons of energy. This is actually kind of glitchy up here. We move back, it should work out. There we get our January login rewards. We started late in January, so R2-D2 event. Let's head to the journey guide. Okay, well, we've talked about this in other videos, but legendary characters you can find in the journey guide. They're going to show us how to do that now. You're going to click objectives and go to journey guide and click on the character you want. All of them require different characters. All of them require different requirements. They range in difficulties. You better not make me actually do this right now, woman. Okay, good. Because I want to take a look at all the nice characters we have. And then next time, we'll be jumping in to the actual process of starting to farm. I'm actually going to save all this energy. I'm not going to spend anything today because I want you guys to be there for every step of the way. Inbox, though, just telling us all the stuff that we need to know. A lot of this is kind of old. Hey, we got some Vader shards. Nice. Hey, look at that. Look at all this currency. Telling us everything we got, all the characters. We're going to take one quick look at that. Connect to Facebook. Maybe we'll figure that out later. Okay. We now have enough shards to promote a character. Okay. I'm not going to promote Jedi Consular, though. Better not make me do that. Okay, so here's who we have. Vader. Look at that, man. He only needs... Okay, well, we're going to get to all this. We're going to get to all this. He only needs 4 more. That's insane. So let's take a look at him. 5 stars. Gear level 8. That's awesome. Ability level 5. That's awesome. Wow. Hyperdrive Bundle, man. This is going to be incredible. Now, we already have our full Phoenix squad, which is great. That's amazing. So we're going to go ahead and create that. Phoenix is going to be kind of, you know, probably our main squad, at least to start to get Emperor Palpatine and Thrawn. Then we can abandon them. We don't need them anymore. So perhaps for Arena, we might be using something like Bastila. I saw we had her. Night Sisters. There's a lot of different ways we could go. We won't be going Geos on this account just because I've already done that in that other account. So we're going to have some fun, try some different stuff with this. So there we go. Now we have a lot more squads we can build out of the characters we have, but we're just going to do that for today. So that's it. Again, if you have any questions, please drop a comment below. I hope I covered it all, but this game is so massive. I'm sure I missed some stuff. So let me hear what you have to say. I'm the Star Wars guy. Please subscribe below for more Star Wars content every single day. And click join. Take a look at the perks. See if there's anything there that catches your eye. And I'd love it if you could join and support the channel. It would mean the world to me. That's it. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video.